I'm going to share 8 things that you can go easily thrift to get this look. And at the end of this video, I'm going to share my #1 secret for understanding this style, so you'll be able to consistently pick it apart and pick it out and get this look in your own home. A traditional home, a timeless classic style. It's really fun to tease apart this style looks and try to figure out how to get this look. Ralph Lauren is really one to pay a lot of attention to. How do you create that home interior that looks like it's a mix of family heirlooms, things you've picked up traveling the world? It all comes together in this perfect, layered, collected over time look. Ralph Lauren. So Ralph Lauren is an American who has captured this look perfectly in his home collections and in his clothing collections. It's like he distilled the essence of this style and polished it up into this gleaming, fresh, new, and very American feeling style, even though it's definitely got its roots and inspiration in the old world. But there's something very American about Ralph Lauren at the same time. English country house style, think like Jeeves and Wooster, if you ever saw that show. Those big classic old country houses like in Brideshead Revisited or Jane Austen period, a lot of layering. There's a lot of mixing of styles and eras, but everything is high quality and was built to last with superb craftsmanship. It lends itself perfectly to thrifting and antiquing. Quality over quantity. So the first thing you can look for to get this look are rugs. Beautiful flat weave rugs are classic, as are, of course, these traditional Persian carpets, Oriental rugs, Ushak rugs. Those are all names that they go by. And you can actually find these for pretty good prices at thrift stores. Estate sales, family heirlooms, auctions, those are all great places to look for these kind of rugs, I have found. I got this one from a hand-me-down. Nobody else in the family wanted it, so that was a really lucky find. And years ago, my neighbor had to move suddenly and just gave me this one. So I have really lucked out with rugs over the years, but I find that if you start looking for something, you make your own luck. The second element are fabrics. Chintzes are very Ralph Lauren, traditional English country style. Big, bold floral chintzes like this on this chair. This is just an IKEA chair, and it's a pattern they made inspired directly from old English country houses. I think it also works for Ralph Lauren really well. Other like a paisley on that chair. Chintzes with like a gray or ivory background, like this classic one. Or this one with slightly smaller flowers even, or Asian themed patterns, block prints, and plaids, of course. These are all great fabrics to mix together, and you can get ideas and then have those in your head and go out to the thrift stores and the antique stores and look for them. Third thing I would look for this style is brown furniture, really good quality old furniture. You can actually find lots of this. I find out at thrift stores, antique stores. Solid all wood furniture. This is a really classic tone for it, but you can also do like a scrubbed pine, which is also really classic and will give you that Ralph Lauren look as well. So like a mid-tone chestnut mahogany or this light tone scrubbed pine. I think they both work really, really nicely. But honestly, any good old solid piece of furniture is going to look so much better than something that's not solid wood. So I really suggest it. This stuff is so expensive new, but you can get it so reasonably used at thrift stores, antique malls, peddler malls. Just go look for it. The next thing I would suggest looking for to get the Ralph Lauren look is silver trays, butter dishes, tea sets. napkin rings, picture frames. This is going to add lots of layers and interest. And then the next one is good lamps and lampshades. Pleated lampshades are a great English country style. You can actually DIY these pretty easily. They're very expensive to make, but you can make a faux pleated lampshade pretty easily, and I have a video tutorial of that. I will link it down below if you're interested in making a faux pleated lampshade. I have made several, some like this with the wider pleats, and then the one from in my tutorial is a more classic look with pleats that are about 3/4 of an inch. This was the latest lamp that I did, and it's really easy. It's no sew, and all you need is a hot glue gun, iron, and some scissors, and you can really elevate a cheap lamp. Like this was a lamp with a really icky, cracked, broken shade, and I just glued the fabric right over it. Beyond lampshades, look for lamp bases in porcelain, especially if they have like painted flowers on them, especially in blue and white. Beautiful old books with like gold letters on the binding, cloth bound especially, they look great. They just add a lot of texture. You can mix them in with other beautiful objects to create displays. I used to be kind of hesitant to use books as decoration, but I'm really on board with it now, and I have a lot of fun with it. And I don't buy books especially for this purpose. I just use books I already have, but you can definitely find beautiful old books out there in the antique and thrift shops, and you can pick up whole sets that'll work really, really well for this look. Along with books, beautiful and interesting objects, things you found, things people have given you. Here I have something my brother-in-law gave us from Afghanistan, a little teeny mini model of a Norwegian church from my mother-in-law, and some old farm implement tool thing that we dug out of our yard when we were, it's like an old tractor hitch or something. So just anything can work. And mix that in with some beautiful old books, and you have the beginnings of that layered over time. I picked this up on my world travels. I've had this forever. Oh, isn't this so interesting? Look, that is the Ralph Lauren look. Walking sticks are a really fun object to display, as are umbrellas. You could do like an umbrella stand by your front door and have some cool looking walking sticks and cool looking umbrellas in there. This is my umbrella stand. Set a pair of wellies by the door. That is also very much a part of this look. We keep some fishing poles in there that the kids actually do use, a tennis racket, just country pursuits. I do find walking sticks quite a bit out at antique and thrift stores. The ones with the fancy brass handles are definitely more expensive. And my 8th tip is art, good art. You can find cool prints, beautiful frame prints when you're out thrifting or antiquing. Do a gallery wall, or look for a reproduction oil painting, and look for big, heavy gold frames. Look for fox hunt pictures, equestrian pictures, pictures of dogs. All of this works really well for the Ralph Lauren look. Those are 8 ideas for getting the Ralph Lauren look. I could go on for ages. There's so many more, but I wanted to give you my number 1 tip. Before I do that, if this video was helpful to you, could you please give it a thumbs up down below? And that really helps it spread to more people. It helps my channel out a lot. Thank you so much. If you love this look and you're interested in getting it in your own home and figuring it out, my best number 1 tip is don't look at the internet. Get some great classic decorating books and just pore over them, pore over the pictures, and read some of the text, and it will become clearer and clearer to you. And I'm going to leave a list of books that I love on this style. I will leave it linked in my description down below. I have a tutorial on how to make your own DIY no-sew pleated lampshade, and I have an entire playlist on the English country style if you're interested in learning more about this style. And I will look forward to hearing your comments and thoughts. Why do you love this style so much? I would love to hear about it down in the comments.